Good morning. Welcome to Time in His Word. Yesterday I spoke about how hard it's been, when trying to get rid of the truck and get off the road. This morning when I opened my Bible, I just flipped it open and it opened right to Jeremiah 29, and the only verses I had highlighted on this page in 29:11 were these. Excuse me. For starting verse 11, for I know the plans that I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans for welfare and not for calamity, to give you a future and a hope. Then you will call upon me and come and pray to me, and I will listen to you. You will seek me and find me when you search for me with all your heart. I'm not someone that plans out what I'm going to do in life. In other words, some people say by this age I'm going to have accomplished this, and at this age this, and I'm not like that. I try to live day by day, and whatever happens for that day happens. I don't really have what most people would consider long-term goals. I know the things I'd like to accomplish, and whether I do or not, that's fine. It's kind of they're goals, but they're not they're not etched in stone, as one would say, that if I don't accomplish them, then I consider myself a failure. For instance, like this site. Would I like to reach 1,000 people? Yeah, who wouldn't? That'd be awesome. But am I working towards that goal? No. I've learned with this site that the message posted each day, whether I like them, or some days I think ones are better than others, that's not the goal. The goal is to reach that one person that needs to hear that message for that day, to help them through whatever that is ailing them. Now, that's one thing I've learned from this site. And so while I might not think the message is all that good, I know what the message posted is going to help somebody. Same with the writings of my books. I'm finishing up my 4th book. I got to get busy and quit talking about it. I just got 4 more to write, and I'm wanting to have it out by the end of the year. But I got to get busy and finish it. It's the same thing with the books. I would like for them to be just do better than they are. I'll put it that way. But at the same time, I look at it the same way as this site. If I never reach anything outside of Southern Illinois, where I live at, that's fine. As long as the one person who needs to read one of them devotions and it helps them in whatever's ailing them for that day, then that's all. That's what I'm striving for. Do I have goals and aspirations that I would like to see? Sure, who doesn't? But I've also found that this writing is very hard. Writing them where they're correct is very difficult for me. And it's even more difficult is getting them out there when you go on Amazon and you look at how many books that are available, to have something unique about mine to stand out for people to buy it. While that's all and good, I'm learning to learning to wait on the Lord and how they're going to go. So I'm doing everything I can to get them out there, but in the end, I know it's His will, His plan as to how those things are going to happen. So I guess what I'm saying is, while I really don't have goals set in life, my main goal, my main function is just to serve Him as best I can and go where I feel He's leading me to go, to share His word with others. Excuse me. Goodness. I don't know what it's in the air or something this morning, but I've just had the sneezes all morning. But back to where I was saying, so while that works for me, I'm sure there's others who've planned their lives out down to the last minute that just can't realize or understand how I can live like that. But that's what works for me. And how you live your life is between you and how you serve your master, how you serve Jesus Christ and live your life. We're two totally different people. And same thing when it comes to how we serve the Lord. How I might serve Him and how things are going in my life will be totally different than your life. And we have to realize and understand that and support one another into however we're serving the Lord. That's unique to us, and that fits us. Just like the verse 11 begins with, for I know the plans that I have for you. It doesn't say us. You being different than me being different than you. So just remember that. So we should be encouraging one another as we go about serving the Lord in whatever little way that we feel it is, but in a big way, in that it's helping people that we don't see or realize. Because I'm sure that I've reached people that I never expected and will never know that I have reached, just as you have in your witness for Christ. So as we go forth today, just think about the plans that God has in store for you, and remember that you are unique to me, and how we serve is different, but the end goal is the same, and that is to be a strong witness for our Savior and to speak words of encouragement to one another. So I'm going to close with this verse again. In fact, this is the verse on the back of my trailer. I have the addresses for the Facebook page and stuff, and at the bottom I have Jeremiah 29:11 through 13, and it says this: for I know the plans that I have for you, declares the Lord, plans for welfare and not for calamity, to give you a future and a hope. Then you will call upon me and come and pray to me, and I will listen to you. You will seek me and find me when you search for me with all your heart.